Hey y'all, so it has been a hot minute since I've filmed something, and I'm sorry. I've got a lot of projects going on. Y'all know my cookbook has been completed. It's in the review process as of the date of the filming of this video. Is in the review process with Amazon, and that can take a minute. But when it is done, if you would, look down in the description box and a pinned comment, and I'll have a link to that for you. And I got on short nails because I'm working on a second cookbook, and I've been doing a lot of typing. So I had to take the long ones off just for a little bit. But what do I have here? This is the junk journaling, like scrapbook part that I had showed you in a previous video. Now, if you have not seen the other video in my junk journaling little playlist here, I'm going to link to that as well down in the description box and in a pinned comment. But this is my little 8x8 book. And what we're going to do is we are going to use tape and kind of like spruce up the edge of our book a little bit here. Now, the way I like to do this is just regular packing tape, okay? This is just regular packing tape. But what we're going to do is let's just kind of hold it over to the side because you don't want to tear this wider than your piece of tape, okay? So we're going to hold it here and we're going to say, give it about a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch. I'm going to say right there. Yeah, that looks good. So I'm just going to crease it a little bit there. And then let's move on down here and we'll kind of do the same thing. Now, we're not going to be like doing a hard crease on this. Why? Because we're getting ready to tear it, okay? So we're just going to flip it. Can y'all see this? And then we're just going to take like those little hard creases I just made. Let's just fold our paper over just a little bit. And I'm just going to tap it. Tap, tap, taparoo. Tap her just a little bit. Just to kind of give myself a guideline as to where to tear this, okay? So we're going to start at the top. And like I said, don't tear this wider than your tape. So try to stay somewhere along the lines of the light crease that you just made. I'm going to tear that way a little bit. This way. You don't want it to be like really even. I mean, I guess you could if you wanted it to. But, you know, I want this to be kind of like ripped up and like rough looking. So I want to do that all the way down. Okay. Now you see like this is kind of rough looking. So am I. I've been working outside in the yard, so I'm a little bit rough looking today too. Anyway, now you're probably thinking, well, if you have this part, it's going to be clear, which, you know, when we get done here in a second, you'll see what I mean. You're still going to be seeing the dark paper. No, it's whatever you decide to put on this paper is what is going to be showing through, okay? So don't really worry about that. Your flowers will show up, and we'll talk about the flowers here in a second. But I'm going to be using, like I said, just this regular packing tape. Now, if you do not have packing tape, I'm trying to find the end of my packing tape. Now, if you don't have tape like this, you can use contact paper. You could use that and just cut it to whatever size you want. I found the end of my tape. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take this paper and let's just kind of get the rest of the book out of the way so that if our tape for some reason decides to stick to anything other than our little book here, it's not going to rip up anything, okay? Because you really don't want it touching the paper underneath, all right? So let's see, did I tear that long enough? Yes, I did. So this is going to be the front. So let's flip it over. This is now the back of that paper, and we're just going to take the tape and try to get this as even as possible. And you see how I just kind of stuck it down along the edge, making sure to cover any of the ripped pieces, okay? Right there. See, like this dips down. Just make sure that you cover it, okay? Right there. And then we're just going to carefully pull that up. Now, you could lay this on a piece of parchment paper if you had it. And, oh, I got something stuck right there. But I also have my handy dandy tweezers. So, we can try to get that off there. You know what? And I really don't think it's going to matter. Nah, we'll just leave it. But now what we're going to use is I have some of these dried flowers here. And I think this is going to look really nice. Now, don't worry. The tape is sticking up just a little bit right here. It's okay because when we're done with this, we're going to use some scissors and we can just trim off any excess, okay? Now, these dried flowers here, you can get these on Amazon. And if you will go look at that previous video that I had mentioned a while ago, I'll have links for you to where you can buy some of this stuff, okay? So let's get those open and work with the tape like this. It's just a little bit tricky, but it'll be okay. Now, this is where your handy tweezers come in so that you can pick up your flowers and not really tear them up. Sorry about that. Let's see. Let me just place it. So you don't want to get too much of it on the actual paper because then it's not really going to stick down. Just stick that there, and then you just take your other flowers. I was trying to get it to stick to my finger, and it's not going to. But we're just going to use our tweezers here, and then you just place the flowers wherever you want them to be. Ooh. Let's get this and place that there. You overlap them. And the tape is going to stick to them, okay? Okay, so there is that. I have the ones stuck down that I wanted to use. I'll be very careful with these over here, and I'll clean those up here just in a moment. But now what we're going to do is we're just going to sandwich that in between another piece of tape. I'm trying to get this where y'all can see it. Just get you another piece of tape. Try to make sure that the edges here, this is important, the edges here match up, okay? As best you can. If one overlaps the other by just a little bit, you know what? We will trim that away with scissors. But you're just sandwiching your flowers in between the two pieces of tape. Just take a moment and really press that down to make sure your flowers are pressed down and that the edges are sealed. Try to not get them too close to the edge of the tape, okay? Especially like this bulky one right here. I did put that a little close to the edge, but it's okay. This is my book. Okay, just press that down. And then we're going to take our scissors and then we're going to trim away the excess. You see it's stuck down a little bit right here. Okay. You see how that just creates like a clear edging. See, we put this piece of paper behind it. You see like that clear edging, but isn't that cute? Now, if you want, you could have put the tape and then a piece of paper on the back, but then that would make it just a little bulky for the other side. And then whatever you have below it wouldn't really shine through. Or what you could do is like when you're getting ready to do the other side of your page here, you can just use like a solid type of paper or a nice print paper that, you know, some of these junk journaling papers are printed on both sides. And what you could do is take that, use a double-sided paper to cover the other part of this paper here, and then that will shine through, okay? So now you just take your scissors. It's kind of hard to do on camera. And then you just trim away the excess to the size of your paper there. And, oops, and there's that. It's a little fiddly to work with. But we'll get there, won't we? Just trim this all the way over. And then we'll make sure that there's no stickiness on the edge here. Now what you can do, if you have like some washi tape, you can go and you can like overlap it on the edge, like around, if you want to. That's really cute. And I will take a look over here and I'll see what I have. We might do that. But yeah, this is how you can make a really cute edge to your paper. Okay. So I got out this package of the tape I was telling you about. So let's see what different kinds I have. Might be something that would look good with this. Okay, so I found the kind that I wanted to use. It wasn't the one that I was going to use, but this is cute. I like the little leaves on it, and I thought that would go well with our flower theme here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let me see if I can tear it. Yes, yes, yes. And then I'm just going to try to. It doesn't matter like if it overlaps a little bit, because then we will just trim that away. But then we're just going to lay that down. And then we're just going to run it along the edge. Like that. Just making sure that we get it stuck down well. And just run that to the edge of your tape, your clear tape. Okay. And then we're going to do that on this side and that side. Okay, now as far as putting something else on that page, we're going to be using this book that my friend Sterling, hi Sterling, are you listening, Sterling? Hi, that my friend Sterling sent me. Extraordinary Things to Cut Out and Collage. I will leave a link for this for you down in the description box and in a pinned comment. But just look at all of these things, and basically you just cut them out and you use them in your junk journals, your collages, what have you. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to find something that fits my aesthetic. So we're going to go over here, and I saw this lovely, lovely spine and ribs here. So this is what we're going to use as the basis for our page. Some of these things here, okay? These are so great. I like this skull as well. Now, to cut out these things, you can see that the back of the pages are blank, so you can use an X-Acto knife to cut them out. Please be very super careful. I would highly suggest that you get, you could get like a cutting board. You can get a cutting mat. You can just take this. If you won't, just be careful with it. Flip your book so that this is just laying straight down. And then you just carefully go around the image with your X-Acto knife. For the sake of this video, I think I might use a pair of scissors. You know what? I have some paper over here. And this is another thing that you can do as well. This is just a stack of paper I'm going to put underneath here. And you just take your X-Acto knife. And you just... I'm not even going to try to get like in the little nooks and crannies. We're just going to roughly cut this out. And then I will go around the little nooks and crannies with a pair of scissors, okay? Okay, so that is cut out. Now, there are all sorts of wonderful, wonderful cutting tools that you can get on Amazon for this. For the purpose of this video, we're just using very basic things, okay? I'm just trying to get you started. As far as the glue goes for stuff like this, I like using these glue sticks. This is Staples brand, but it goes on purple. It dries clear, okay? And the purple just kind of helps to show where you're putting the glue. So now we're going to put this here. Are we? Where are we going to put it? Let's just do, like I said, we're going to keep this basic, okay? Let's just kind of put this down in the center. So now what I want to do is make a mess. I've got so much on this table. But anyway, what we're going to do now is let's try to stick down some of these flowers. Okay, here we go. Someone had asked me what exactly is junk journaling. It's just that. It's making a journal with junk. So I said I'm just getting a good amount of glue right there. Try to not like, don't be rough with your flowers because then you're going to break off the petals. And then we're just going to stick them here, there, and everywhere. You know, like just wherever you want to stick them. You can hold that down like that. You can use like a blob of hot glue. You can use some Elmer's glue. Pretty much any kind of glue you can use for this. I'm just going to use that glue stick right there. You do have to be so super careful with it, though, like I said, so that you don't tear up your flowers. All right, now that those are glued down, I do have some beautiful papers here. All of this courtesy of Starling once again. These are some scraps of paper. So now we're just going to find some paper that I like, and I'm just going to rip off some pieces. You know what? Let's see. That's pretty. Set that over there. And once again, we're just going to fold this just a little bit, just to help the tearing be a bit easier. I'm just going to rip that like so. I think I'll do that on the other side too. Okay. I'm just going to put some glue on here. I'm not even going to mess with putting it down on a piece of paper. We're just going to put glue here. Like I said, none of this is going to be like precise and neat. You just fill up your pages however you see fit. I don't really think I want like the whole thing, or do I? Because I have some lace over here that I want to use as well. You know what? Just stick that there. I'm just barely going to trace over that with my X-Acto knife. Just barely. Just barely. Aha. No, aha. Let's get this off of there. Okay. That was relatively painless. Now, what else do we have? We have some lace. We got some stickers here. I like these little frames here. You know what? I'm going to stick one of those here. I have a teeny flower over here I would like to put in the middle of that. See, a few petals came off. It's okay. Boink, 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 boink. Okay. We'll find something to go across the top of there. I think I'm going to put some lace on there. And this doesn't have to be perfect either, because once you get it glued down, then you can go back and you can trim it away with your scissors. Okay. So I just glued a few more things down, a few more flowers, that strip of paper. These little things right here are just pieces of this tape. I just cut out the answers that you seek lie beyond the veil of the visible. And then this is a chalice. I also have like this little rhinestone heart. I got glue all over me. This little rhinestone heart here, which I'm going to glue down with hot glue. You're probably thinking, well, it's pretty bulky. But no, it's really not all that bulky. And this is why the journals that you want to use for journaling should have one of these elastic bands on it, because your pages will get thick, they'll get bulky, and you need this band on here to hold your book closed, okay? So I'm just going to put a big old blob of hot glue here. Then we're just going to lay that there, and I'm just going to let that settle. There we are. All right, there. Always keep a popsicle stick handy if I just need to swipe off any excess glue. There we go. There we go. This is so cute. I really do like this. And the good thing about journaling is you don't have to spend money on this stuff if you don't want to, okay? You can like just keep trash. Like, okay, I'm sitting here eating leftover Easter candy, okay? And like the foil wrappers that came off this chocolate, I'll keep just a couple of them, you know, because you can take your scissors and just cut strips out of these and just, you know, use for highlights here, there, and everywhere. And just keep your garbage, okay? You don't have to worry about spending money if you don't want to. Just buy your little journal, okay? And then just put whatever you want to in it. But I'm pretty happy with this. It's not one of the fancier ones, but you know, I'm trying to show you easy things, okay? And this was easy, just to put on the stickers and, you know, some lace and some flowers, and then you have your edge over here. So let me get a piece of paper. I'm going to lay it behind here so that you can see what it will look like with something behind it. And I'll probably put this behind it for the photo that I take for my thumbnail. But see how that looks there? Pretty, 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 and I'm very happy with how this came out. Anyway, if you would, please give this video a thumbs up, click subscribe, check me out on other forms of social media, the links to all of which will be in the description box down below, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.